Hi, I am Choma Okoro. And with me, you won't believe who I have here today. I read so much about her and I'm really happy to finally meet her. She is, most importantly, a wife, a mother to beautiful children, a writer, yes, a legal practitioner, a comedian, you won't believe that, and a compare. And yes, she has accolades for her mastery in children literature. Her name is Mrs. Chinyere Obasi.
Obi-Obasi, thank you very much for having me.
Yes, ma'am. Welcome, ma. You're welcome to True Vision.
You're welcome.
Okay, ma. I'm wondering, how does it feel to be a finalist in the 2021 NLNG Literature Prize?
Well, how does it feel? I hope you don't want me to start crying. No, I'm just joking. NLNG Prize for Literature is $100,000 award, and it takes place in different genres. You have poetry, prose, drama, and children's literature. And in 2011, I got to the final three from a total of 126 books. Now, how does it feel not first getting to the final? It just feels awesome. It feels totally unexpected because you're looking at 126 books. So what is so special that makes your book to stand out? So first you are excited that wow, out of 126 books, I got to the last three, even if they made a mistake somehow. That means my book should have got to the last 10, worst case scenario. But so it felt very, very good. And when I didn't win, because you can only have a winner when I got to the final three, I was hot, yes, because of the plenty things I could have done with the money. I mean, like there were many people waiting for this money to come so that we share it. But at the same time, I told myself the money is not your own, and probably the timing is not proper, and probably God gave it to the person that will utilize it most. I found many excuses not to kill myself, but the important thing was that I was grateful to this God that I was able to get to that height.
Okay. Yeah, that's interesting. I mean, that gratitude. But did that experience breakthrough for you? Like, was it like a breakthrough moment for you?
Oh yes, I mean like you are talking as if you were in my house. I remember the time I heard that I got to the final. Before then, I had done two children's books. I remember very well the Faithful Dog and the Brave Driver, and I didn't put them in for the NLNG because within me, I just felt that they were not good enough. I mean like I read them. Then years later, I saw someone who said the best 10 books in my collection, The Faithful Dog was one of her best 10 books. And yet this was a book I wasn't confident enough to put in because I wouldn't have liked to lose. I don't put in for a competition for the fun of it. I would have done my best. But I was promoted at work. I was working in the bank.
Wow.
Why that happened? I was in the bank staff. And my friends insisted I must take them out because they promoted me. So on our way to the restaurant, the Chinese restaurant, I got a phone call and someone said to me, Madam, which book was that you put in for the NLNG? And I just started screaming in the car, started pulling the car, started pushing. I was sitting behind my friend because I left my car in the office and we took his car. So he said, look, we'll have an accident. I said, I don't care. And throughout the dinner, I was excited. And then all through the night, I'm telling the truth, I didn't sleep. I'll just wake up in the night, see my husband sleeping. I said, are you sleeping? I said, you don't, yeah. I said, you don't understand what has happened. Your wife has left ordinary writers. I'm now I'm now on the league of writers to be respected. I mean, like, whether you win or not, they will tell you, once you get to the final three, you've done very well. Because to get to that last three, you beat too many people there.
True.
So it was a good feeling. It was a good feeling and I enjoyed it.
How did you manage all your roles? Being a mother, being a wife, being a banker at the time, and even now
Oh, yes.
that you're no longer in the bank.
Well, I think what happens in life is that at first, I don't know, there's so many places to start. Actually, I read English, and then before I read law, and then by age of 27, I was done with English, law, and law school. And I found that, how they say somebody is multi-talented. I belong to that class of a multi-talented person. I mean, there's something you did say last year. I acted in 3 films.
Wow.
Oh yes, one is showing on YouTube now. And so sometimes you find that you are just gifted. You didn't gift yourself. God just made you like that. became a natural. I've even hosted programs on TV. And so you're just a natural. But I think the most important thing is the values also that you picked up along the line, maybe while growing up. I had a mother that was very industrious, and I had a mother that told us that you can anything you want so long as you are intentional about it. I had a mother that told us that 24 hours was not enough, that God would have expanded it to 48 hours. But that within that 24 hours, you have a Thomas Edison, you have a Wole Soyinka, you have Chinua Achebe, you have people doing amazing things. That means that within that 24 hours, if you manage your time well, there is nothing that you cannot achieve. If you are a wife or a mother, there are things that you must do. You should know that maybe the house, I was somebody was saying something about male roles, and I was telling them that all throughout my time, even till now, I don't think anybody has ever woken me up one day and say, "Mommy, are we not going to eat? Mommy, this house is dirty. Can't we sweep it? Mommy, no, 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 no." Instinctively, I know the things that I'm supposed to do. I know I'm supposed to organize my children. I know I'm supposed to get them ready for school. I have taken up that responsibility. So it's ingrained in you. So what happens is that for you to make a success of what you do, you should be able to know within you that these are the things I must do, and these are the times that I need to do them, and always be ready to work hard. That's it. Being intentional.
Being intentional.
The thing is, whatever you want to do, there is a man in this town, I use him as example in Nigeria, that says shit business is good business. DMT. The man found out that when you go for parties and you want to, use the restroom, there is no restroom. You just be wandering everywhere. So this man went and constructed mobile toilets, DMT. And this man now brought mobile toilets, and it became something that was big. Every party. I remember I went for Experience in Lagos. Experience had over 20 mobile toilets. I was in a Pastor Poju Oyemade's program this beginning of this year. I want to tell you that they had up to that same toilet, they had up to 10 of them. And so this man ruled, and then I don't know which banker will make as much. So what I'm saying is this: every talent that you have, be it frying akara, whatever it is, if you put your whole mind, and it's the same thing in everything. It is not every musician that makes it.
True.
One of the things that they say about Davido, for those who know him, they say he's a very hard-working young man. So what it means is that go to his house, I want to see Davido. He's in the studio. He's trying to mix, he's trying to fine tune, he's trying to create dance steps that all of us will. Because before you get one dance step, you would have created, no, 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 don't put your hand, leave your hand. So many things will happen before. So what is it? God is a kind God. So if he called you to be a tech guru, you can be a millionaire tech guru. If he called you to fry akara, you can be a millionaire akara seller. So what does it mean? Even cleaning can make you so wealthy. The idea is, in fact, let me even give you a secret. It's better to do all those things that people can put value. When you work in the bank, I had too many people on my payroll. I was now doing the job for those people. There are people on my payroll as soon as they pay me salary, because they know that I'm working in the bank. People will walk up to me and say, "Can you help me raise a loan of 1 million? I'll give you back." I say, "God, they don't even know whether my level I can get a 1 million naira." But imagine now that I'm selling bonds, supplying handbag, supplying antique, supplying this. They won't know that I'm making money.
Yes, ma'am. All right, ma. You work really hard.
I won't say that. Okay, yeah, but I think
Okay,
working
let's
hard.
say you're
No, no,
there,
no.
you're-
But I think working hard is dependent. Like I tell them, like Choma, it's Choma, right?
Yes, ma'am.
You're young. If you don't work hard now, when will you work hard? Choma, this is the time to do all the work. By the time you are getting to my age, for example, you should have structures that are already in place. So this is the time that you should work really hard. You know?
Thank you. I feel like I attacked myself. Okay, ma. Quickly, what inspires you?
What inspires me? Inspires me to work, inspires me to write, inspires me I don't know. I'm just a human. I just follow the leading of the Holy Spirit, you know. Because what I mean is, whatever will make me happy. Like your boss started, I write stories up from my head, and then I just woke up. I said, oh, I want to just do some love stories and make people happy. I think my basic things that I like to teach. I like to impact lives. I like to make people happy. I like to deposit some everybody I meet, I like to leave them with something. So whatever I'm doing has a way of impacting on the lives of people. My posts are inspiring. They just want to teach. I want to leave the world a better place than I met it.
Okay, like you said, at my age, I should be working hard and then setting up structures that would eventually
Take care of you.
yeah,
in
take care
future.
of me. Yes. So how would you advise them
The young
to
people.
pursue ventures that will stand for posterity rather than what will just give them money instantly?
Well, I think some people miss it. In my time, there was what they call 419. I remember that time that most of our friends, people related to us by blood, a lot of them were into 419. And I remember that we finished, I did my traditional one in 1993. That time, you can see two people driving Porsche cars, stop in the middle of the road and be gisting. They don't care that people are behind them. Too much money. 419 was a vice, a big vice. And he kept sucking in people, doctors, professionals. He just didn't know, boundary. Oh yes, in our time we had 419. If you were from Imo State, there was Otokoto. They even that was killing people, burying him in their hotels. They hanged the man eventually. But I think all in all, everybody, young or old, should know that crime does not pay.
Yes.
Even if you get away in this world and die a rich man, there is another place where you're going to be answerable for all your crime. And there's nothing like going to bed and sleeping. You go to bed and you relax. Nobody, and not, if they say somebody's at the door, say open the door. You haven't hurt anybody. You haven't. So I'm telling young people that a life of crime doesn't help. The other life may look hard, but in the end, it will be more rewarding for you.
Quickly, I learned that you're a positive person who believes in the Nigerian dream. So, what is your advice to Nigerians who just want to leave the country?
As far as I'm concerned, the Bible says the earth is the Lord's and the fullness thereof. This whole world belongs to all of us. It's just that for effectiveness, they demarcated it. This is Nigeria, Ghana. Anybody who wants to, the mere fact that people have left, have we all left? We're still here. So I cannot stop anybody who wants to go from going. I have two children that are out of this country. If more people want to join them, I have no problem. If I want to join them, if you go to the hospitals now, they have how many new beds today in Nigeria? I'm sure it's up to 1,000, the whole of the country. So anybody who wants to travel, travel. But whatever happens, that wherever you go, add value there. Don't go and be a nuisance. You can even go there, make so much money. I remember that Hakeem Olajuwon was supporting our basketball club in Nigeria team, supplying them with boots and everything. So go out there, be a fantastic ambassador. If there are beautiful things that you see there that will help our country, you can come and replicate it. I don't have problem. We should believe in one Nigeria. We should believe in helping this country go, because we have no other country. The Igbos fought, they tried to get out, it didn't work. As you no work now, you will now relax and build the one that you have. We only pray that we have a country of equity where the leaders will not engage in any kind of ethnic tribalism. We want leaders that are very Nigerian in outlook. If people deserve whatever they deserve, regardless of wherever they come from, you give it to them. So I think if we have fairness and justice and equity in Nigeria, Nigeria will be a perfect place for everybody to aspire, to everybody to grow, and for everybody to live in. So if you're in Nigeria, be in Nigeria and be a law-abiding citizen. If you are outside this country, please represent us well, so that when those of us in Nigeria show up with our green passport, we will be accorded some respect.
Wish you safe trip back home
Thank you.
and more success in your endeavors.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You've heard from Mrs. Chinyere Obi-Obasi. See you next time.